Ahoy, captains of naval action. I am Marlin Spike.
And I am Lord Admiral of Naval Gaming, King Neptune.
In this video, we will be taking a close look at a boarding action to see how it works with the recent update.
With the new season, there have been a few significant changes which have affected the tactics of boarding. We will try to point out those changes and provide some suggestions for new tactics.
In this battle, I'm commanding a third-rate DLC Redoubtable, and my goal is to capture this fourth-rate Ingermanland. In this battle, the Inger has an oversized crew of 700, which made it equal to the crew size of my Redoubtable, so my first task was to get its crew reduced to a manageable level.
We're not showing you video of the whole battle, but we're starting at the point that Marlin Spike got a near-perfect stern rake with grape shot that in a single blow took out more than 100 crew. Well done, Marlin Spike.
Thank you, but of course you're not seeing my many misses I had before then. One of the changes that has been made with the new season is that NPC ships will never attempt to board you. It used to be that if an NPC had a higher number of crew and they got close enough and slow enough to you, they would automatically board you. That is no longer the case. So now, the human player is in complete control of when boarding happens against NPC.
Which reminds me of an important point. The number one thing to assure success in boarding is to only engage in boarding when you have a significant numerical advantage in crew. Sound tactics and upgrades, like Marines, are helpful, but numerical superiority will make the biggest difference to assure a successful boarding.
Now let's advance to the actual boarding. Here we are at the beginning of boarding. Often, but not always, the first command of the enemy NPC will be fire deck guns. This is the most powerful command that the enemy has, and they can only use it once every 4 turns. Brace is the best defense, and that is what I did, correctly anticipating the opening fire deck guns.
Another change that has been implemented is that the brace command can only be used once every 4 turns. It used to be that you could just sit in brace continuously. That is no longer the case. You now have to plan when you are going to brace.
One of the things that I noticed is that the enemy's preparation was very low at 30 after fire deck guns, so I anticipated that the enemy's next command would likely be brace. Attack is deadly against brace, so that's what I did to devastating effect with 147 crew eliminated.
Jolly good show, Marlin Spike. One thing that is new is that musket volley is kind of a default command. What? If you do nothing, your crew falls back to musket volley. Instead of using preparation, this command increases prep by 5 points.
Mainly as an experiment, the next command I tried was fire grenades. This was effective against the enemy's musket volley, my 14 kills to their 8, but it also used 15 preparation points. I don't think I can recommend using fire grenades. The next turn was a bit of a disaster. I should have anticipated that fire deck guns would be coming and braced, but instead I defaulted to the musket volley and the enemy got 90 kills on fire deck guns. Nonetheless, I got my revenge, anticipating that the enemy would brace after firing deck guns, so I attacked and got 103 kills, and then the enemy surrendered.
Here is our recommendations to win at boarding against NPC. Make brace your first command. If the enemy fires deck guns, make attack your second command. If the enemy does not fire deck guns, then fire deck guns should be your second command. Next, plan on bracing when the enemy fires deck guns every 4th turn, and attack after the enemy fires deck guns.
Hopefully these recommendations will help you to win at boarding. Massively multiplayer, open-world naval action is more fun to play with other people. I've created Naval Gaming to help new players learn the game and facilitate playing as a team in the game. Naval Gaming is a website at navalgaming.com where you can lead and participate in operations and move up the ranks as an officer of Naval Gaming. The website is highly integrated with our Discord server where players can meet each other and play together in voice communication. Also, here on our YouTube channel, we're producing videos including tutorials to help new players and experienced players alike. You're invited to join us at navalgaming.com or on Discord at discord.navalgaming.com.